Today, I'm going to be basically answering questions. 15 interesting questions. Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. Please make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the notification button so you're notified every time I drop. Like, I don't like a question that doesn't make sense at all. But then again, there's no such thing as a stupid question. You know, what weird food combinations do you really enjoy? To be honest, I would say it's not weird. It's pop and milk and sugar. Those who don't know pop, I'll put it up there for y'all to see. So pop and then milk and sugar. What food have you never eaten but would really try? To be honest, I've never tried macaroni. I would like to try Italian spaghetti. Italian spaghetti. Spaghetti. I would like to try Italian spaghetti sometimes. What would a world populated by clones of you be like? That's a good question. To be honest, it would be filled with people with a good heart. It would be filled with people of good heart. People that forgive, not intentionally, but because their heart wanted to forgive. To be honest, that's who I am. And that's not a weakness. It's just really who I am. It would be filled with people with a good heart. And people that when they love hard. They don't care about what the outside is saying. They just care about the person that they're in a relationship with. It would be filled with those people. Do you think aliens exist? Yes, I do. You know why? You know why? Let me tell you why. Let me explain why. Don't think I'm crazy or don't think I'm crazy. Listen, you guys believe that there's other planets besides Earth. Don't you think in other planets like Jupiter, Mars, whatever it is? I'm not a scientist, I said this before. So I've never really studied what's happening on Mars. Like, is it hot? If maybe a living thing could survive the other planets, I don't know. What I'm basically trying to say is that, do you guys really think these other planets, how many planets are there again? My bad. How many planets are there? Also, we have 9. We have basically 9 planets. Do you think out of 9 planets besides our Earth, do you think there's no alien? Do you really think there's no other life out there? Think about it. So I do think at some point I also thought there were mermaids. But mermaids, of course, they don't make sense because humans can't even breathe underwater. That's just a conspiracy theory. What are you currently worried about? That question is low-key deep. To be honest, I'm not worried about anything. You know why? Because I trust God with all my heart. And so therefore, there's nothing to worry about. What movie can you watch over and over without ever getting tired of? Okay, the thing is, right? I mostly watch series, not really movies. But my favorite movie, I could say it's Bird Box by Netflix, where they wear blindfolders and everything. Bro, that movie is goated. For me, my personal opinion. But the series, I would say the series I would watch over and over again without getting tired of is Money Heist. It's just fire, bro. Hear me out. Here's a good question, right? Have you ever watched a series and there's some episodes where you kind of like want to stop watching it? You kind of like watching it now for the sake of the fact that you have to finish watching it because you started watching it. I've never felt that with Money Heist. It's been so interesting to an extent where I'm tempted to watch the next episode till I finish Money Heist. So that I would watch every single day. What's something that will always be in fashion no matter how much time passes? AF1s, bro. Air Force Ones. Air Force Ones, and I wanna go with Nike Dunks, but I just feel like as time goes, people are gonna outgrow. They're just gonna lose interest with Nike Dunks. Air Force Ones every day, bro. Those things, those shoes, bro, are never going anywhere. Air Force One, chains, right? I would say chains is part of fashion, but it's a form of like an accessory, so it's not gonna make sense if I say chains. It's not gonna make sense because it's just something you add on. So Air Force Ones is what I'm gonna go for. You know, what actors or actresses play the same character in almost every movie or show they do? Okay, that's confusing. Worst practical joke that you've played on someone or that was played on you. Practical joke. Oh, here's what happened. Let me put y'all on game. So it was a Saturday, and we're still dumb, bro. We're still stupid. We're still young. You know what I'm saying? And then one of the people I'm around with in my neighborhood was like, "There's a place where you guys can get free things, everything you guys want, for free, but it's like 2 hours away." Then we're like, okay, cool, because where we live, we're nearby like a train station. So we say, nah, I bet, because we'll take a train, because we don't have cars. Train there. And he was like, yeah, cool, if you take the train, it's gonna actually get us there quicker. So basically they said, no, we will walk, you guys get on the train. That was suspicious the first time. Cool. I was like, nah, bet. The only thing I'm thinking of, bro, is getting to the mountain of everything. Bro, I don't even know how I followed up with this thing, but I just did because I was young, like I said before. So basically, boom, we on a train, they are walking. I think we got there first, or they did, I don't know, something like that. When we got off the train and we met them at the train station. Oh, we're supposed to take another train together, and then where the train is gonna stop, we're gonna get off, all of us together. When we get there and we meet them, I bet we're waiting for the train to leave. Now we all in the train. You know how when the train starts leaving, right? It starts moving slowly, right? It doesn't immediately go on 100. So basically, I like to say basically, cool, it's okay. So when the train was starting to move, the first guy who came up with the idea, the old one, who got us like kind of like tricked, I think he was playing like a form of like a prank, like leave with the train, G, wherever the train is going. That was his kind of like plan. He's like plan behind the whole thing. So when the train was starting to depart, he started getting off the train, acting like he's chasing the train. So we're like, nah, he's just playing, he's gonna get on the train once the train starts moving faster. So when the train got faster, his friend kind of like followed him. They started being out of the train. Then one of the people I was with, because we were like 5 of us, besides the 2 that came up with the plan. Then one of us from the 5 was like, nah, I'm not stupid, bro. These people are planning something. I'm getting off and doing what they're doing. So he got off the train and he acted like he's chasing the train as well. The train started running faster, so they couldn't get off the train. The first person is out. The fourth person was was a friend of mine. He also saw that this is a prank. He also jumped out of the train, and then we're starting to get faster, and bear that in mind. He jumped out, he didn't get hurt. Cool. My brother, then someone else, another friend of mine who had braces on, he jumped out as well. I think he fell so bad, he fell on the floor with his, one of the drawers, and he kind of like, he kind of got in trouble with his braces, something like that. It's me and my brother. My brother jumped out. When he jumped out, he got hurt because the train was starting to be fast. Bro, that prank was a prank, né? But it was kind of like serious at the same time. It was not funny. When he got out, when he was outside, he shouted, bro, come. Because if you don't jump now, the train is gonna take you to a place where you don't know. And you were too young. And like, come on, bro. Like I said before, I was young. I couldn't leave with a train where I don't know where I'm gonna... And they could have stolen me when I got where the train was going to. It was a risk. So I jumped. I got hurt. Like ridiculously hurt. But thank God I'm still alive, you know what I'm saying? So those are one of the pranks that I've been... Bro, like it was funny though, because when we came back, when we were all walking home, we were laughing about it, but some of us were crying. At least some people I was with were crying because they were injured badly, bro. Who do you get out of your way to be nice to? My mom. No matter how mad I am at my mom, there's just something that says, bro, this is your mom. No matter how mad you are, like, this is your mom. And I suggest people do the same thing, bro. Like, respect your moms, your dads, whoever is taking care of you, like, respect them, bro, by any means possible. Avoiding tough situations. How often do you do things for attention? Yo, that's a deep question. Hey, now I'm answering toxic questions, guys. Now we're getting into toxic questions. Of course, not toxic, but like spicy questions. 6 best paranoia questions to answer. What's the first question? Who is most likely to go for a karaoke night? Wow, is that spicy? This sounds interesting. What's the naughtiest thought you've had? I'm always thinking something crazy, bro. Especially when I'm around females. Like, It's just crazy, bro. These questions are ass, bro. Like, I can't find good questions at all. And I don't know why. What's the weirdest dream you've ever had? Great. If you could travel to any time period in a time machine, what time period would you choose and why? If I'm going forward, I'm not gonna go forward. And I don't really like going back in life. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if I'm going back. I also don't want to go forward because I don't want to see my future just like this. All the great things, just see them like this without having to work for them and all of that. So nah, I'm not going forward and I'm not going backward. So nah, I'm not going anywhere. If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be? What would it be? What would I change about myself? I'm a good person. I'm a good person. You know, I'm caring. I'm generous. So what would I change about me? I talk too much. I over-explain something, and in some scenarios that makes me look like I'm lying. I don't know if that's a disadvantage or it's a good thing, but I talk too much. I don't know if I'll change that, but I might, you know. I'm cool just the way I am, you know. So bro, I'll change nothing about myself. Thank you very much for asking the question. I'll change nothing about myself. What do you miss about your ex? To be honest, bro, I don't like to miss the dead, bro. You know what I mean? I don't really like to miss the dead. But I am gonna say I admired a certain trait about her. I think that's better because I explained why I don't like to miss something about someone. I like the fact that she cared. Bro, speaking about exes, bro, like, yeah, bro. So, yeah. So, nah. None of that. What was the first job you ever wanted to have as a kid? I wanted to be a doctor, right? Arguably, I could say everyone at some point wanted to be a doctor. That's a fact, bro. Under these three professions, there's always someone who wanted to be a doctor, a policeman, a teacher. Like someone who we've always wanted to be that at some point. From doctor, I just went to, I don't know. I wanted to be an FBI at some point, I think. I don't know. Who is your current celebrity crush? I want to say, I don't know if she's a crush. I don't know if she's a crush. Or what is she? Or I just like her. I don't know. I don't even know who she is. I'm thinking about like a celebrity. I don't have a celebrity crush, bro. I'm thinking about a celebrity crush right now and no one is coming out. I don't have a celebrity crush, bro, to be honest. What's your biggest fear? What's your biggest fear? My biggest fear is not living up to my potential. That's my biggest fear. Not living to my full potential and dying one day knowing that I didn't live to my full potential. That is crazy. Like, that is a crazy question. Thank you for watching, you know what I mean? And make sure you hit the subscribe button.